Hello everybody, it is time for hike number 5. Yep, we're taking a hike as per the sign. We are here in MISTLETOE State Park where we're actually going to be camping for the weekend, so I'll have a vlog about that. Definitely be sure that you're subscribed to the channel if you aren't, if you want to check out what we're doing while we're camping here at the park. But for the 52 hike challenge, Lisa and I are going to be tackling a short little hike here called the Cliatt Creek Trail. According to the map, it says it's like a 3.75 mile loop. You can see it'll actually come down across the road here, down into, we'll see Cliatt Creek, and then come back up, check out this, there's like a canyon over here. So who knows, it should be it's supposed to be pretty flat. It shouldn't be a terribly challenging hike. So are you ready to get started?
Yep, let's go.
Do we have a special guest with us though?
Oh, we do, it's a dog.
It's this one right here, Zelda. Look at the camera, Zelda. Say hi. It's your close-up. Yep. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So this trail has all of these little posts with numbers on them going in increasing order. I have no clue what they mean. I thought maybe they were like 1/10 of a mile markers, but I don't think so. It seems like they're not spaced out evenly for that. So if you know what they mean, if you've seen those on trails, let me know in the comments, because I would love to know what that means. So far this trail is very easy. It's blazed white, very clear markers. The trail is supposed to be pretty flat, so it should be a nice nature stroll, not really an intense hike today. So after hiking for maybe 10 minutes on a very flat trail, except for this last section, which was downhill here. So we've gotten to the bottom and we've come to an intersection. So there's another trail down this way. This has blue blazes, which means it's going to be the Rock Dam Trail. Now that's the longest and hardest trail here at MISTLETOE State Park. We are not going to be hiking that one today. I think that's like a little over 6 miles for a loop. It's supposed to be pretty cool. You get to see some interesting little geographical things here. They have some backcountry camping sites, so I think that's its primary purpose. But we're going to be just sticking on this Cliatt Creek Trail along here, so we're gonna follow the white blazes down. And yeah, so far the trail has been easy, and this surprisingly is going very quickly. Like again, we've only been hiking for like 10 minutes, and this is like almost the halfway point. So I think the brochure might be a little off on how long the trail is. We'll see on the Fitbit once we get to the end. Do you love the river, the little creek, Zelda? Is it cool on your little paws? Is the water cold?
It's so slippery. Like really slippery. Feel it.
Oh my god, that's really bad. Look at Zelda. Zelda doesn't care about it. Oh, you're being a swimming puppet almost. So just a short distance away from where we saw the rock dam crossing, here's the second point. You can sort of see maybe in the video over here there are some blue blazes, so that's where the trail would end. It makes a loop to come back to this Cliatt Creek Trail. Lisa pointed out though, so you actually have to cross the creek here, and there's a couple of other creek crossings later down in this rock dam trail, but like the wet rocks right here, like right here, super slippery, and I'm wearing like brand new waterproof shoes with some good grip, and that I don't know if I could even make that. That would be a bit of a challenge, so you definitely probably want to use caution if you're going to be taking this rock dam trail. So we're going to just relax here by the creek for a little bit, and then we'll see you guys as we continue along the trail. So the Cliatt Creek Trail is sort of divided into two loops by the main road here. We finished the longer of the two loops, I believe. I don't know actually, but we finished the loop that goes down to the creek. And now that we're on the road, we're pretty close to our car and we're like roasting. It's pretty warm. Even though it's still February, we're in like the upper 60s today. Yesterday was almost 80 degrees. The weather here in Georgia has been all over the place this winter, it seems like. It's been pretty mild, but we decided we needed to really get rid of some of these layers. I'm carrying all three of our jackets. Lisa started off with 2 jackets because she was really cold in the morning. But as we were walking, it really warmed up. So we're gonna finish the trail though, but small detour first. All right, we shed some layers. Lisa's in a t-shirt and shorts. I rolled up my sleeve, no bag. Let's finish this second loop of the trail. This should have some cool like wildlife observation areas. And I think there's a separate trail as well to sort of see a canyon from some poor farming practices in the past. Look at this, Lisa. What do you think of this trail?
That's great.
Right? Some nice little like...
Hop on it. It's like...
It feels like rubber.
Rubber.
Why couldn't they just use this for the whole trail, right? It feels amazing. So strong. Lisa says, how do her legs look? Stop checking out my wife, guys. Wait, where does this go?
It's just like the pollinator loop.
What?
Zelda wants to go this way. She says, get off it.
All right, so you can see from the visitor center, the trail does split. I don't know what trail this is. Maybe one of the camping loop trails. There are a couple of interconnected trails, but we've got to follow the white blazes for the Cliatt Creek Trail. So
don't call my legs white blazes. I'm picking them up.
Yep. Dang it. So nice on your feet. Instantly. Yeah, this is a lot bigger than I expected. Like a dam almost. It's nothing to the scale of Providence Canyon, obviously, but this is pretty intense, and you can sort of see if the trails along down that way. We saw sort of that tail end back there along the Cliatt Creek Trail, so pretty interesting. So this is pretty much the end of the trail for us today. We're going to be walking along that nice little rubberized trail back to the car. It'll only take us about 5 minutes or so. We're really close, and we're going to head back to our campsite. We'll see you guys back at our campground. All right, well, we are back here at the trailhead. We have finished up the hike. It was pretty easy, right? It
warm, but pretty easy.
Yeah, Zelda still has plenty of energy. She's pulling around. You could go take her around. Lisa, I'll close this one out for us. Yeah, the hike was super easy. It was pretty flat. There were a couple of up and down sections, but according to all trails, it's only like a couple hundred feet of elevation change. So it's really nothing. It's pretty easy. does have a lot of routes, especially on the section that goes down to the creek. There are a lot of routes. We were tripping all over the place. But this section closer to the visitor center where you have the canyon loop, that section was much easier. It was a little flatter, a little less routes. It was a little easier to traverse. So I had my my Fitbit going here, and I checked it all out. It looks like the hike took us about an hour and a half, and it's saying that we only went 2.82 miles, which I did start my Fitbit a little bit late. I don't think it's 3.75 miles, though. This went by much quicker. I'm sure it's closer to that 2 3/4 to 3 mile length. That's what All Trails has it listed as well. We got about 6,100 steps on the hike today, so pretty good chunk of change there. Overall, I really enjoyed the hike. There weren't too many landmarks to see. The canyon that we saw was a lot more impressive than I expected, and it was nice walking along the creek as well. But really, it's a beautiful day, so I was happy to get out, take a nice little hike, a nice little nature stroll, really. It wasn't, again, nothing challenging, so enjoyed it. It's nice to have hike number 5 in the books. I've definitely slacked off in the month of February. I did not do a lot of hiking, so I'm sort of trailing behind now. I should probably be closer to hike 8 or 9 at this point. I'm still only completing hike 5 here, so I think we'll still make it though. We'll see, hopefully. We did play some disc golf yesterday, and the question came up again because that was a bit of a trek. Pretty excited to continue along. Thank you all so much for joining me along this journey. If you haven't yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you consider subscribing to the channel and ring that notification bell so you can be notified of when our next episode comes out. I'm sure in the near future I'll be posting the vlog where Lisa and I are camping here at Mistletoe State Park, so if you're interested in seeing what else we're doing while we're in the area, definitely be sure to check that out. And that's it. That's going to be it for this vlog. Thank you guys. Until next time, cheers.